Can you hear me okay? Hi, Sharon. Was settling down and wow, a pop-up live. I know. I was just sitting here in my chair. I'm just crocheting and I thought I was going to say hello to everybody. I have no idea who might be around, but what the heck? What are you working on, Sharon? I am working on the smaller version of the bod sweater and trying to remember where I left off last night when I got tired. Come on in. I'm fine. Oh, that's funny. Hi, Kay. Oh my gosh, was that Kay? You finally made it to one. It's been a while. Yay. Hi, Frenchie. Try not to put my finger in front of that, but I can't help it. Where's that pointer? That's what I do when I do this because that way I don't put my finger in front of it. I use the pointer. Hi, Margaret. She's not at work. Okay. Hey, Darcia. It's nice to do one a little bit earlier in the day sometimes. So let me tell you how I am. Ready? Because Darcia says, how are you? I'm all stopped up. Y'all, I went to see the ear, nose, and throat doctor today. I'm going to have surgery. He calls it surgery. I'm calling it uh, a nasal rotor rooter. I gotta have a nasal rotor rooter, y'all. He did a CT scan of my head. I'm gonna have a procedure. I know. And this because I told him it was going something was going on with this left side, and he came in and he said, "Well, you're right. That left side is blocked up." And then he showed me the pictures, and I mean, it is this whole side. This whole side is completely blocked up. The only thing that has any that's not blocked is the nostril right there. Excuse me. Hey, Marbell. Hey, Lorna. Congratulations. Woo. Yeah, I need to have Chelsea and I were talking about that. I need my nose drain snaked. That is exactly it. Let me get a drink of coffee. That always helps. Kay, I like your new place so far. I have not had time to make comments. I really enjoyed going through all of your makes with you the other day. That was a lot of fun. I meant to go back and comment, but then I get tired and I'm out. Sharon, did you get a chance to have you sent off the blanket yet? I'm just wondering. There's, you know, you're on your schedule, but I'm just wondering. Is it sugar daddy or a wine or yarn daddy? Some people say they need a yarn daddy. Oh, you're welcome. But that was a lot of fun. I like that. I like that. There's sometimes though, girl, you talk quieter than I do. I was having a hard time hearing you. But then again, it might be because I'm all blocked up. So I have to take antibiotics for the next 2 weeks. I wait for them to call me for a pre-op. Once I have a pre-op, then they're going to make sure that they get me an appointment, and then at that, if I've not drained out and cleared off, which he looked at me and he says, "Yeah, I don't think so." Like, okay, let's just schedule it then. Then he's going to do the procedure, and then I will have to take antibiotics again for another 2 weeks. But it's got to be done. And I guess he just does everything in office. It's what it sounds like. He does it all right there in office. This office, this was the ear, nose, and throat specialist, and they have an allergy doctor there. They have an audiologist, hello, an audiologist. They have, oh, Nightbot's here. Whoop, whoop, welcome in, Nightbot. Let's see. They're just like a one-stop shop. So I guess down the road, if I continue to have issues with, any trouble with hearing or anything, honestly, it was funny because he came in and he said, "Well, you're right. It's all blocked up." He said, "But I like these kind because this is the easiest thing to fix." Awesome. I mean, listen, best case scenario, it's no polyps or anything. It's not like cancer of the brain. It's not, I mean, best case scenario. I'm just blocked up. I think that I agree, Denny. I agree. She's doing a great job over there. And I saw you were having a live. Did I miss it? I was wanting to watch it, and I don't think I made it. I think I missed it. I am going to be so glad because I'm tired of swallowing all this nasty stuff. This is not this is not fun stuff that I'm swallowing. And I think that's why it's making me queasy. And I think that I have had a lot of benefit from my CPAP machine, but I think it's going to be even better once we get this cleared and I'm breathing through my nose properly. I think I'm going to get a lot more benefit from the CPAP. So, tonight at 7. Okay. 7 Central. So, like in about an hour and a half. Okay. And who is it you have on tonight? I forget. You're doing it with somebody, right? Sneaking in and she's, Danny, come on. Come in and steal some yarn. Give me some room so I can go yarn shopping. So let me tell you all about my day. I'll tell you, because we had a day. Mr. Fiber took the day off. And we went, my appointment was at 10 o'clock. So we left here about 8:30, between 8 and 8:30. We got there an hour early, sat in the car for a little while, and then went in, we did the whole appointment, left there, and then we went to Golden Corral and we ate. And we saw some people we knew. They sat across from us. Got to visit with them. Okay, with AJ. Okay. Thank you. No said. Come on. And then we left there and we went to the record store. And I don't have the records that I got, but I got Flashdance and I got a Journey album, Footloose, the soundtrack to Footloose, the soundtrack to Flashdance. And big surprise, right? Because those are going to be my copies out here. And then Journey's Greatest Hits 2, because I have the first one. Now I have the second one. And I think that's a double album. There was something else. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, then we left the record store and we went to Tractor Supply. Had to get some stuff for Serbs. Got gas. Then we went to the pharmacy, but they didn't have my medicine yet, and came home. But it was we had a good day. We got a lot done and we had a good day. Hey, Adele. Oh my gosh, she messaged back. Thank you so much for your kind words and caring nature. Candace messaged back. Oh, that is awesome. So you guys, that is Candace, who is Dylan Round's mother. And Sharon sent the blankets off to her, plus the shawl, and that was her response. I'm so happy. That is awesome. Oh, that's so awesome. Good to see you, Adele. Oh, that's amazing. So then we stopped. Oh yeah. On our way, it's about halfway between Abilene and home. There's an antique store there, and I got something there because I picked up a couple of gifts for Chelsea because she's fixing to have a birthday. And the bag lady got another bag. This one's a small bag. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to see my bag? Now it's not the right breed, but it's still cute and it's in my color. Y'all ready to see? It's pink and teal. And it's got these little guys on it. It's close enough. So it's got a ribbon, and you untie this ribbon like that. Open it up. This is the inside. Hi, Terry. Good to see you. Hi, Gracie. And it's got pockets all the way around. And plus it's got this big pocket right here in the center. This is a jewelry bag. So you put all your jewelry in here to take with you. She put like a silky material here. So any of you that sew, here's a great idea for you. Because y'all know that I do travel. And so then you put your jewelry in there and you just cinch it up and you just take it with you. Isn't that an awesome... Adele, it's a great idea, right? Adele and I are always sending each other ideas online. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. She sends me some great stuff. I found some pretty good ones last couple times too. Hey, Lori. How are you today? And then you just pop this in your bag and you're ready to go. I love it. Called a jewelry bag. Now, this person is local, so I could tell you who it is, but it's not going to help you because they don't have a .com for me to send you to. But I'm really glad I was able to support somebody who is local. I will show you the card. There you go. Oh, you had a procedure yesterday? I was just talking about one that I'm fixing to have. I hope you are doing well then. I hope you're doing okay, Lori. Hugs to you. Isn't it a great idea? I really like that. Ella and Charlie and Rel. Yep. Spreading ideas. Absolutely. I love it. Chloe was watching. Oh, got you in trouble? Was it Shad? Shad, hello. Good afternoon to you, my friend. I'm so glad you are here. You're okay. Okay, good. Well, thank you for coming in after your procedure and everything. I know. You got to watch her. Denny Benini. What would we do? Hey, Patricia. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. So I'm working on the other arm. And what I did to remind myself of how many rows I had to do the decrease, which was crochet 5 double crochets in a row, and then do a double crochet decrease over 2 stitches. So did that, and then you do 4 rows. So instead of marking each row, I put the stitch marker on that first one. That's 1, and then I can just count them 1, 2, 3, 4. And that was a lot more simple than the other way. So it's the cup of ramen noodles. So it's a crochet. That sounds a lot like, remember, did you see Serves? Did you see him in the mirror right here? What was I gonna say? Serve sure was glad to see us because we were gone all day, and he got a new bone because he doesn't have enough bones. Got one for him and one for Dukers. But I was trying to say the ramen noodle deal would be a similar one to the pint size ice cream one that Randy did. You guys remember Random Randy's Ramblings did in her Etsy shop? She had one for the small pint of ice cream. I wonder if those are going to be the same size as the ramen noodles. You see your guy. Which guy? Sharon, I don't know if I would do it. Let him ring somebody else's bell. Are you sure it's your neighbor? That's the kind of thing that would bother me. Be like, okay, is it really my neighbor? Or, you know, would make me wonder if it was really my neighbor. Are you knitting, Shad? Are you knitting on anything right now? You have any knitting projects going? Expression fiber arts, maybe? Okay, Adele. Oh, so you're watching for them to come in too. Okay. I understand. Oh, so this is the last one I have left. Now, I have two more balls of this up on my shelf, but this is what's left of all of the heart uh, Kings Canyon Lion Brand Heartland. I had equal amounts of the cakes, and this is how big the cakes were because I think they're like two in each of the cakes. And between the two sweaters, I have been through, well, I've been through one of these or a partial one. I think I had a small cake, which was probably one ball, and then this one, which is two balls. So I think I've used only one ball of the Mount Rainier tweed, but I've used two of the large, so I've used 4 balls of the Kings Canyon, if that makes sense. Oh my God. Yeah. He's something else. He is something else. And here's the other one. I haven't put the buttons on it yet. I showed this on the other live, but here's the comparison. This is the big one. It's going to be hard for me to show it to you here. Hey, Joyce. Good to see you. You talked him down to a 5 foot. Oh my gosh. So he wanted an octopus to lounge on. That's what that sounds like. I'm gonna have to pick my hook up. Maybe I can do it like this. Got Serb's hair. Does this help? Can you guys see? So this is the bigger one, and this is the little one. You can't see it. It's just too hard. I need to just give up. Just forget about it. Forget about it. I will be showing it to y'all later. It's looking so good. Hi, Wendy Joe. Good to see Joyce and Wendy Joe. Did anybody else come in that I missed? I hope not. If you did, hello, hello. Is that the camera? Oh, look. I figured it out. There's the camera. I'll just come over here. The colors are turning out so good. And I'm loving having this little detail here where you put the little stripe on the right along one stripe here along the bottom of the sleeve, and then at the bottom of the sweater I put two of them. So fun. No, I usually don't do Monday evening. I usually do Tuesday. I do every other Tuesday. I do Friday. I do Sunday. That's the normal. But I've been doing some pop-ups, just the whenevers. Got a message today. They're going to be bringing some materials in on the lot, getting it ready to put Dad's house on it here in town. So things are moving along there. We got we had to have a pipe replaced. So where my beauty shop was, we had new line put in to the beauty shop. So there's new line going to the what do you call it? To the meter, and from the meter to where my beauty shop was, and then halfway across the lot, there's a clean out, and those are all new plumbing, new line. From there back, about halfway back to the alley, which is where the tap is from the city, is old, and it's the ceramic. Oh, no. No, Dad is not coming to work on the property. There's work that is going to be done on the property where Dad is going to be putting his house. And by the way, Lori, it's Wednesday. If you're talking about today, today's Wednesday. I had decided to start doing some lives, some pop-up lives. That way, whenever I'm working on something, I won't have to like stop and make a video. I can just I gotta get my hook. I dropped the hook. Then I just come on and show y'all whatever it is I'm working on. And right now, I'm trying to get these done. I was wondering if that's what was going on. Yes, it's Wednesday. I almost didn't want to say anything, Lori. I'm not picking on you. I'm really not. Oh, gosh. She's just coming out of anesthesia, y'all. But today's Wednesday. It is Wednesday the 17th. Okay, time for another decrease. So what are you guys working on? Yeah, there's dog toys everywhere. Is it the 16th? Good Lord, I didn't even get it right. What do I have the 17th in my head for? What was supposed to happen on the 17th? No. Something. Once I finish the sleeve, then I've got to go all the way. No. Then I've got to do the hood. Hi, Donna. Good to see you. Thank you. This is in case y'all ask me, this is the Bag O' Day boys sweater. Now, that's what I looked up. And when you go to the tutorial, she does 2 sweaters. She does one for um, Emmy. Is that right? And the other one for Eli. And all she does is change the size of her hook to go up a little bit. I totally changed how I made, like I changed the numbers in order to do a larger version. But the smaller one I'm doing just like Emmy's. Oh, and see, I've got 2 cards to make. I've got to make one for Chelsea and one for my dad. Both of them have birthdays in the next few days, and I've got to get those done. So you've already got them going. That's cool, Wendy Joe. That is so cool. Yesterday I was watching Lyric Lover Crafts. I don't know if anybody's heard of her before, but Lyric Lover Crafts does all kinds of paper crafts. And she has lots of ideas for doing things for craft fairs. And she made something where you take a 12 by 12 sheet of paper and you cut it down certain ways and you make it an envelope out of it, and you can put a notepad in it, and then you can put pockets on the inside, and then inside the pockets you can put little journal cards and things, and it is so cute. And she also did one where she took a regular journal, plain journal. Oh, they're all done. Ooh, look at you. She's all done. Oh, that's amazing. I need to do that. I need to do them. If I don't get them done for this year, I need to do them for next year and do them ahead of time, have them ready to go. Just work on some throughout the year. Anyway, she took a small journal, just a regular small lined journal. Okay, Adele. And just gussied it up with some vintage paper and see, I have trouble with words. Some trim, some like trim, and just made them look really cute. And I was looking today where Mr. Fiber and I went, this little gift place that I was looking, and they had some little journals that were like that, and they had um, like vintage all on the outside and on the inside, and then just the lined paper, and they wanted $10 for them. So just a simple one is retailing for $10. Oh, that'd be cool, Wendy Joe. And just so y'all know, it's not just yarn. Whatever you're crafting, Rosie is doing diamond paintings right now. Alice is doing diamond paintings. Um, any kind of crafts, whatever. This is fiber floozy crafts. Whatever crafts you're working on, go ahead and show us. If you're painting, you know, whatever. I thought about doing the origami stuff. That would be a lot of fun. Um, but I don't have any books. I've not done anything really, even simple designs when it comes to that. But I know that anything that is miniature is a big seller. So I think that's another reason why origami is kind of popular, is because people are into miniature stuff. And like the crochet, the miniature, like the kawaii, and like little food things, the little kawaii animals, and flowers, and just all the miniature stuff. People are into that stuff. Hey, Deneen, good to see ya. Glad you came in. Yay, Annie. And anybody who is watching and lurking, hello to you too. Glad you're here. This is just a little update because I wanted to just letting those know, because I've had so much trouble with my sinuses for a long time. I've had the flu, I've had sinus infections, I've taken allergy shots, I've done different nose sprays, I've done different pills, I've done antibiotics, I've done, um, we did the steroids, 2 or 3 rounds of steroids. Yes, Lyric Lover Crafts, she has a whole lot of that, and so does Scrap Craftastic. They both have really great ones. Oh, that's okay. I wasn't even sure the notification would go out. So come to find out today, I went to the ear, nose, and throat, and I'm just repeating this for those of you that are coming in, that I went to the ear, nose, and throat doctor and found out that my entire left side, all the whole sinus, all the way, this whole side here is completely plugged. And I have to have a procedure where he goes in and roto-roots out the stuff. He's gonna go in, he said, with a camera. They'll put me asleep. He'll go in with a camera. He will clean it all out, flush it out with saline, and get it all cleaned out. And he said, I shouldn't have any problems. I asked him if it would come back, and he said no. He says, the problem is there's a plug. Once we remove the plug, we're golden. Yeah, your trial partner. What? Okay, Denny, because I know that you watch. Why were they replaying the depth thing? Is that because they're just replaying it? I mean, there's not anything new going on with that on either, it was either Court TV or Law and Crime today. They were replaying that. Welcome back, Garcia. May May. Is that the name? May May? Yes. Yes. I'm so happy I got to get in and see one and get an answer. They're just replaying it. Okay. I figured that's what it was, but I just wanted to make sure. A reversible mood toy. Well, that sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. I have to go see. I'm really ready to get the smell out of my nose. And I'm really happy that it's something simple. So, you guys were watching the Dinkins thing, weren't you? Were you watching the Dinkins trial? Okay, May did it. Okay, I'll look it up. I wrote it down. Okay. I was I was thinking I might go back and take a look at that. They had some highlights up of that one. Hi, Maureen. Good to see you. Oh, no. It was hacked. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks, Maureen. Really? You had it cleaned out? I talked to a guy today and he said that the recovery is about 3 days. No. I figured that out today, Annie, and I said, I've been saying it smelled like somebody pooped their pants. But I think it's like that. It's all that infection stuff. Hi, Frozen. I told y'all, Knitting Turnpike, did you guys know? She actually had polyps up in hers. She had to go and have hers cleaned out and get all the polyps taken out. That was just last year, I think. I think it was, I don't know if it was this year or if it was last year. I was thinking it was last year. And you had the polyps. Oh my goodness. So this is a fairly common thing. Well, now that I know that, several of you are talking like you know what we're talking about here. So you see, he's not saying that I have polyps, but you never know. He could go in there. It could be one inside. And then when I wake up and he tells me what he did, he could say, well, I removed several polyps. But he didn't say that when he was looking at the CT scan. So I'm not so sure that that's what mine is. He just says blockage. Well, happy birthday, Anthony. I don't know if he watches me. Tell him I said happy birthday. I forgot to tell y'all this. On Sunday, when we had our live, Mr. Fiber and I celebrated 18 years together on Sunday. So it was what we call our oh shit moment. On Sunday, August the 13th, was the 18th anniversary of the day that we met here at the farm and we saw each other for the first time, and we call that our oh shit moment. I'm in trouble. Well, is somebody helping you, Maureen, to figure that out? I hope you have somebody helping you with that. Oh, you know what? I find that the nicest compliment. I really find that the nicest comment if they I'll just listen. I love that. I love that. Yeah, and see, that is a lot of why there are some channels that some people, okay, y'all, there's some channels, and I'm not going to name names, but I just can only do them like go and do a few videos at a time before I'm like, okay, I can't do any more right now. I'll be back. And then some personalities, those don't mesh. Not all of us are all of our own cup of tea, you know? It we just it's just a thing. Well, Maureen, I would really like it if you send me an email. That was not hacked, I hope, because the last thing I had known was that you and I had emailed each other and I had wanted you to send me, and yes, I know you are in Canada, but I have something light that I can send, and it won't cost as much as one of those boxes. But I want to at least be able to send you some stickers. So email me your address. I know that was the last thing we had talked about because you won from Facebook. So you're my Facebook winner. Oh, I know, Denny. I know. It's just a thing. Wait, not all of us like, I don't like everybody. And I say, hi, Daphne. Good to see you. It's been a long time, but I do remember you, and it's good to see you. Glad you came by. See, I got her at the right time. She was able to come in. Hi, Steve. Good to see you too. Did you get your stickers? Probably not. I just mailed it yesterday. So I mailed Steve. You got your stuff, your patterns. I mailed Annie's got stickers coming. She won stickers. Kathy, Nisi's mama, you're getting stickers. And then Patricia, I finally got Patricia's address. Patricia's getting stickers. Oh, you did? Oh, good. Oh, and a Teresa Harp, Chelsea is getting your package ready to go. And so if you're watching, your package will be coming from Chelsea. She just hasn't had a chance to get it out, but she's going to try to do that. She started a new job, which means that she's having to reschedule and get the boys back in a going to school and getting their schedule down. Oh, good grief. So sorry to hear that, you guys. Yeah. It should be it should have got an email. Just finishing the hat for the Rich Textures Hat Cal. Oh. That's cool. Hey, Cindy. Good to see you. A pillow cover using ice yarn. Oh, that ice yarn you got from me. The pink. Yes. It was a kind of like a pink, white, black, right? That one. I can't wait to see how that yarn looks because I had not used it. I'm so glad you're doing something. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Chelsea expects some happy soon. Okay. Yeah, I like to see how that one came out because I thought that was really cool. I had planned to make a campfire cardigan with that one. That's what I had planned to do with that yarn. And it's just been sitting here. I'm like, it needs to go, I need to share the love. Trying to, I have a friend who had their identity stolen. And he says it just goes on and on and on. And it's really hard to get it all straight. I forgot to put my marker in, y'all. I think I'm on the third one. I think I'm on the third row of that. Let me do this row and then I will check. I think I'm almost ready to do the single crochet rows to finish the sleeve. These work up so quickly. And now I'm thinking, if she does the adult sweater, you know, that adult cardigan that she did for Mr. Bod, if that one works up as fast as these work up, I could make myself a cardigan. Oh, well, that's right. Yeah, you've gotta spread out your time. We can't. We really shouldn't just sit all the time. We had a cooler day today, which was really nice. However, it went back up this afternoon. It went back up to 103, and Duke was really happy when we came in and rescued him because he had been outside waiting for us. Like, dude, it's heating up out here. And then we went back to the red flag warning this afternoon with heat advisory. So he was ready to come in. And Duke's laying right here. Hang on, I'll show you guys. Show you guys Dukers. Can y'all see him? Not yet. Hold on. Try to do this without being too rambunctious. Oh, there he is. He's laying right there. Because Mama's got 2 air conditioners going out here in the she shed. So it's nice. Be outside with Pops. Yeah. So you just never know, huh? Really? You're allergic to the grass? Wow. Oh, working on Christmas stocking for Marley Bird, the make along from a few weeks ago. See, I am not up on any of the make alongs. You know, Expression Fiber Arts had a make along. Jada and Stitches has a make along. Mikey has make alongs going. Good grief. Well, Maureen, surely they stopped that at the bank. I would hope the bank would stop that. Some banks have an actual fraud department. Most banks do, and usually there are flag warnings for some stuff. But you would have to talk to your bank and find out what their policies are. Okay, let's see where I'm at here. Okay, there's that one. These are really easy to line up once you know what you're looking at. There we go. So now just lining it up to see how far along I am. So, yep, I'm right there. Yeah, they usually have flags that, and I think you can ask them. I'm making the bod boy sweater. So she did it. It's that's what I looked for when I searched for this pattern. I don't know the number for it on the tutorial, but it is a green sweater with a hood. It's a cardigan with a hood. And she did one in like a pink color and the other one in the green. And the pink one was for Emmy and the other one was for Eli. The Study of Determination, Jada's Fair Isle. Yeah. Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches is doing that one too. Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that. He showed a preview of that centerpiece. That looks really neat. You're welcome. 300. Okay. But that's good, Maureen. That's good. Okay, so now this row, I'm going to stop that. I'm going to put all the hooks away. I got my pointer. Let me give you guys a little bit of an idea how I did this, okay? So I'm not going to go totally into it because I have not made all my notes for it. But what I did was I made myself a little bit of a notation on how she did the sweater, right? So how she starts it and how many stitches are in there. And then I started to work on how to increase it to make it bigger. And I did one set of the yoke and started the yoke and it was too big. So then I took it down and went back and worked it up differently. And then after I did the yoke, I laid it out and I asked Chelsea to send me the boys' measurements. So I've got their shoulders, the shoulder to the wrist, under the arm, the pit down to the waist, the chest measurement for both of them. And I'm using an H hook on both of them. I didn't change that at all. But with their measurements, and when I took the largest one and I laid it out after I did the yoke, it matched across the shoulders like it was supposed to. So then I knew that I was doing good. But I had to increase on the arm. So where she said to do 2, I did 3. And I just did that down the arm. I increased by 1 row. So I added rows on the arm. Okay. So that's the kind of thing that I did to make the larger size. Oh, see, now that would be really cool too. I'm glad to hear you doing that. I wish more people, let me show you. Well, I've already shown you guys what I did on mine. But I wish more people would do that. When you see, like if you see a really pretty table runner, I don't make a lot of table runners, but I would make it as a wrap. So if I made it wider and longer, it could be a wrap or in a different yarn. I try to think of things like that whenever I see them because, I have so many books, so many ideas. It's like, oh, how could I do that? And like some of these books that I got rid of, it was because I could not think of ways to use those patterns differently. The books I saved, even if they were an older pattern, I can think of how to use them. I have ideas for how to use them, even if it's just for inspiration on how to use it, maybe use a different color yarn or a different sizing to do things differently. I have not made a rug yet. I have made those waffle stitch uh, deals that I think would make great rugs for the dog's bowls, to put the dog's bowls on. And I also think they would make great ones to do for, I made the dish mat for Chelsea. And I have a tutorial on how I did that. And I did it in a waffle stitch. And would really like to do some more of that where I hold more than one yarn together and do that waffle stitch and make a rug that way. Because I just don't know that I could follow a rug pattern. Okay. Good night, Annie. I'm good. I was just looking. I'm going to go too. We've been here for an hour now, and I'm going to let everybody go and get on with their evening. I really thank you guys for joining me. This was fun. Fun little pop up. So there is my update. Everything is fine. Everything's going to be fine, and I'm going to feel. Y'all just wait till I have two nostrils, okay? Okay. Thank you guys so much. I love you, Chelsea. I love you, Oliver. I love you, Solomon. I love you, Carrie. I love you, Up in Heaven, Sailor. I love you, Mr. Fiber. I love all of you guys. I thank you all so very much. I'm sending lots of hugs out to you. I hope you guys at least enjoyed sitting down and visiting and you got something out of it. Please hit that like button on your way out. I am trying to get to 3,500. It's just a little goal. You know, we got to have goals. It would just be fun. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody. Kay, I will see you at 7 o'clock. Kay's Crochet Haven, y'all, at 7 o'clock. Yeah, bye. That's funny. Okay, love y'all. Good night.